Guys, it's Monday, April 29th. Pretty sure that's the date. I don't know what to talk about. I want to start vlogging and it's been a while. Season finale of Supernatural was on Thursday for season 14. So we're in hiatus. We have one more season until it's the end of Supernatural forever. Which I would have thought a few years ago that I would be devastated at the end of Supernatural, but the last season wasn't great. I really did not like season 14, and the last few seasons have been questionable, but season 14 really just generally wasn't a good season to me personally. The second half was better than the first half, which happens a lot in a lot of seasons. Like, the second half is better. They like to be mean to my favorite characters, and not a fan of that. And then they like to kill women to further the storylines of Sam and Dean, which I'm not a fan of that either. So Supernatural is coming to an end next year, so we got another 20 episodes, and I hope that they're good. But, you know, I mean, I'm still gonna watch them anyway. But I'm kind of glad that it's coming to an end, which I didn't think that I would be, you know, happy to see it go. But I am, because I'm not enjoying it anymore. And I didn't ever want to get to that point, and I don't ever want to get to the point where I just stop watching it because I'm not enjoying it anymore. And I see a lot of people on like Supernatural social media pages like saying that thing, like saying like, oh, I haven't watched it since such and such season because it wasn't entertaining anymore. And I didn't think I would ever get to that point, but here we are. I'm gonna keep watching it, but it is mildly entertaining. I think if I wasn't as into Supernatural, it wouldn't bother me as much. Like, a lot of shows I watch casually, but if I just watched Supernatural casually, I probably wouldn't be as, like, annoyed by it. So tonight for dinner, I just wanted to mention that I had the Gardein like fishless fillets, I think is what they're actually called. I never had them before, but I've been wanting to try them for a while. I'm a vegetarian and I don't eat fish or meat. That's what a vegetarian is. And I was never a big fish person. Like, I would eat the only kind of fish I would eat, the little like fried pieces you get from like Long John Silver's or Captain D's, and tuna fish, like canned tuna and fish sticks when I was a kid. But I got the Gardein little fishy fishes, and they were good. Like, I don't know, I was worried that they weren't gonna be good. They did kind of taste and smell like fish, but not as strongly as like an actual piece of fish does. And also, like, the texture, like, looking at it, the texture was kind of similar. I feel like the mouthfeel was more similar to like a fish stick than like a fish fillet, but it tasted good. We cooked them in the toaster oven, and they were crispy and like golden brown. I would think I would rate them about a 8 out of 10 for somebody that doesn't particularly care for fake meat or fish. So I just watched the first episode of season 5 of Jane the Virgin. I'm a few episodes behind, and it's wild. When I originally started watching Jane the Virgin, it was like several years ago. At this point, I was not expecting this show. Not to spoil anything for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, but from like just what I was getting from like the commercials and stuff, it seemed like a kind of rom-com-y, which, I mean, that is in there, but there's a lot of other stuff in there too. It's a wild ride. It's a very wild ride. I think this is the final season though. Like, all the shows that I watch are ending or have ended. I want to go ahead and watch the next 4 episodes that are already up, but I know probably shouldn't do that. Probably shouldn't do that tonight, but you know, there's always tomorrow. iZombie coming back soon, or has come back. I'm not sure if it's back yet or not, but it's its final season, and then the final season of Supernatural starts in the fall, and Santa Clarita Diet just got canceled. I feel like when shows know that it's their final season, so you can prepare, and the writers and everyone knows, so that they can wrap up the storylines, versus when shows are like canceled in the middle of a storyline, and it's just like, oh, you like this show? Too bad, you'll never know what happens. Which is rude. I had that happen. Well, I've had that happen several times. But there was a show that I watched when I was in middle school or high school. I don't remember. And it was a good show. It was on, I think it was on ABC Family, which is not called that anymore. And it had like a season and a half. And then halfway through the second season, they just stopped airing it. I'm still big mad about that because I want to know what happened. Oh well. I don't even remember. I do remember what it was about, but like, I don't fully remember, you know? But like, 13-year-old me, I don't remember when the show went out there. I was mad though. Guys, I was gonna say it was Thursday. It's not Thursday, it's Wednesday, May 1st, 2019. I have like a little clip-on ring light from my phone for filming these videos, but I bought it specifically for vlogging. I bought it on Black Friday. It is by Elf. Hi guys. It's Thursday and iZombie came on tonight and I didn't think about it. It came on at 8 and I didn't think about it until 8:55. So it'll be up on the CW app tonight, like late tonight in the morning. I'll probably just watch it tomorrow. But also I wanted to talk about, me and my sister went to Dairy Queen and they had, so back in the day, Dairy Queen used to have the Oreo brownie earthquake or whatever it was called. I think that's what the name of it was. It was really good. It was one of my favorite things, but it was huge. It was like enough for 2 people. They have something now that's like called the Oreo brownie or brownie Oreo cupfiction or something. It's pretty similar to the Oreo brownie earthquake, but it's a lot smaller. I mean, it's still like several hundred calories and not good for you, but it's a pretty similar taste to it. It's a little different. There's like chocolate syrup. I don't remember if there was chocolate syrup in the old one. I remember there was like the brownies and the Oreos and whipped cream and ice cream. This has chocolate syrup and it's supposed to have like some kind of marshmallow fluff kind of thing on it. They didn't really put anything on mine. It is very similar. So if like you like the old one, I would suggest like checking that out. The shoe rack at Walmart today because I needed one. It was $7. It's not difficult to put together, but like, look, these things keep coming out, and sometimes both ends will come out and it'll fall out, and then you just gotta put it together. And I still have a hole. The other thing, there's ones that go in those little notches, so maybe those will stay in better. I don't know. That's a lot of work. And I don't have anything to, like, hit them with, like a rubber mallet. To hit them with, to make them stay in there. I should ask my grandma for one of hers, before she left, but I didn't. But, so now we're just hoping that it doesn't fall apart. Like, I hit it with my flip-flop. So hopefully maybe it'll stay. I got it together. The little pieces that just go in the notches were easier to get in. I used my flip-flops to, beat the things into it, which helped a little bit. It's still not great. I mean, it was only $7. I mean, for $7 it's pretty decent, but it's not gonna hold a lot of shoes. It's supposed to hold 12 shoes, But they were like particularly heavy shoes. They wouldn't hold very much. But like I didn't expect it to. So it's supposed to hold 12 shoes. It is very flimsy. Like they had some like way more expensive ones that are more sturdy, but for price it's pretty decent. And now that it's together, hopefully it will stay together. Hopefully when I pick it up to move it, it doesn't fall apart. That would suck so much. I was catching up on, well, not catching up. I was watching the episode, watching the season premiere of iZombie, and there's Quinta from BuzzFeed. That's not a very good place that I paused it, but I was still, wow. Hi. It is Saturday. I went shopping with my sister today, and I ended up buying a pair of Crocs. I don't know, like, it's ridiculous. Like, they're terrible, but they're great at the same time. And they're comfortable. I've been wanting a pair of Crocs for about a year now. Maybe longer. I had a pair of Crocs like a long time ago when I was in like middle school or high school. And I stopped wearing them because they're Crocs. And I got rid of them. But like, I don't know. I kind of wanted another pair of them. And Jenna Marbles has a pair. And if Jenna Marbles thinks that Crocs are a valid foot choice, then Crocs are a valid foot choice. I love her so much. These are in the shade Melon. They had a bunch of like pastel colors. I'm ready to get like weird Croc tan lines.